Funny opening. All great reviews start with a funny opening. Surprise, Mother F's! It's BCG and Mew. Oh, what's this? Ninjas! Oh, they don't stand a chance against us. Oh, that's right. BCG gets all the ladies. No, ladies, don't look at him. Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Oh, I wonder what he's watching. I bet it's some hentai. That Boku no Pico, am I right? Hey, that's my name. And that's the review I'm doing today. Oh, happy to... Shh. The review's starting. Hey guys, the Black Critic Guy. And today I'm going to review the film, the Lego Batman movie. Now, the Lego Batman movie's all about... Oh, excuse me there. I had something stuck in my throat. Anyway, the Lego Batman movie focuses on DC's most popular hero right now, and that would be Aquaman. I mean, who doesn't love Aquaman and his incredible superpower of talking to fish? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I couldn't get through that line without laughing. Anyway, you all know what the Lego Batman movie is all about. It centers around Batman as he fights against the Joker and his goons, deals with the new police commissioner, and raises an orphan that he unknowingly adopts and teaches him the ways of the Batman, as well as facing his biggest fear. Now, it is no secret that I absolutely loved the Lego movie. It's slowly becoming one of my favorite animated films of all time. It has excellent humor, spectacular, breathtaking animation, great action sequences, fun and likable characters, a compelling story, and a lot of heart, charm, and emotion to it. It's just a well put together film. And one of the best elements about the Lego movie was actually Batman. Batman was cool, he was badass, he was a whole lot of fun to watch. So when they announced that they were going to do a spin-off film featuring Batman, I got pretty excited. Again, Batman was one of the best things about the Lego movie, and I think he could hold his own Lego movie. So I couldn't wait to see the Lego Batman movie. The trailers looked great, the animation still looked amazing. They got Will Arnett to voice Batman once again, and he's just a fantastic Batman, at least when it comes to being a comedic Batman. Really good choice there. And so I went to go see the Lego Batman movie last night, and what did I think about it? Well, let's get into the review, shall we? Right off the bat, no pun intended, the Lego Batman movie nearly captured everything that made the Lego movie so great and memorable. From its animation, the action, the humor, the characters, the story. It was just a whole lot of fun to watch, and I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. I enjoyed almost every single bit of the Lego Batman movie. First up, as always, the animation is fantastic in this film. The characters move fluidly and the colors really pop out. I loved the look of this film. And I also loved the great attention to detail when it came to how the characters moved, as they not only moved fluidly, but they also moved accurately based on how Legos actually moved. I like that little attention to detail. Great job, animators. And they also did a great job with seamlessly blending stop motion animation and CGI. Sometimes I couldn't even tell which one was which. Sometimes it looked like it was CGI, but it could have been stop motion. And sometimes I'm like, oh, that looks like stop motion, but that could have been CGI. I couldn't tell the difference. And tying into the excellent animation, there's a lot of fun, fast-paced, exhilarating, and cartoony action scenes that'll put a big old smile on your face. I thoroughly enjoyed watching them. Now, I will say that I did like the action scenes in the Lego movie more than the Lego Batman movie, but they're still a hoot to watch. The comedy is downright hilarious, with so many of the jokes hitting bullseyes and leaving me in tears. I mean, if a film could have me dying of laughter in just its first 10 seconds, you know that you're in for a great film. The humor of the film almost exactly mirrors the humor of the Lego movie, although it did feel more like a PG version of Deadpool meets the guys from CinemaSins. In fact, I would not be surprised if many of the jokes that are in this film were actually inspired by things that CinemaSins have said in their videos, because they're very much alike. In fact, now that I think about it, they blatantly ripped off their style. Oh my god, I smell an impending lawsuit coming. It's just a superb mix of visual gags, slapstick, quippy banter, and self-referential humor. A lot of self-referential humor. In fact, I think that's the one type of joke that they resort to the most in this film. And they did a really good job at incorporating all the different eras of Batman, from the campy era to the Nolan era, and perfectly lampooning them all. The characters all around were really fun to watch. I enjoyed every single one of them, and they all add to the comedy, they all add to the story. Some of them actually formed really strong bonds and connections with each other. I like the relationship between Alfred and Batman. It's funny, but it also can get really emotional and serious, and they handled it very well. I do like the relationship between Batman and Dick Grayson. That was also pretty funny. In fact, I was quite surprised at how much I really enjoyed Robin in this film. I thought I was going to hate Robin. From what I saw in the trailers, he seems like that one character that I can't stand in kids' films where he's just overly positive and happy and woo, happy-go-lucky, woo, all over the place. But no, the character was quite charming and freaking adorable. I like this character a lot, and Michael Cera did a good job at voicing the character. Another character that really surprised me was the Joker. I like this rendition of the Joker. Of course, it's going to be more comedic in nature, but this Joker not only is really funny, but still kind of embodies the psychotic nature of the Joker, and Zach Galifianakis did a good job at making this Joker his own. He had his own take to the Joker, and I thought he pulled it off very well. And I'm so surprised that an animated Batman movie did a better job at representing the Joker than a live-action film. I mean, seriously, man. How does that happen? And Joker's back and forth with Batman was not only hilarious, but surprisingly emotional. I won't say why, but it actually shocked me at how much of a sympathetic character the Joker was in this film. I can't believe those words came out of my mouth, that the Joker was a sympathetic character. But it happened. And finally, the voice acting was solid. Everybody did a fantastic job at voicing their characters, adding a lot of charm and wit to them, and just making the characters their own. Everybody did stellarly. The standout performance, of course, is Will Arnett as Batman. I freaking love Will Arnett. I've loved him ever since Arrested Development, and I think he is one of the funniest people working in Hollywood today, and I'm happy that he's getting more work, especially in voice acting, because he definitely has a great voice for voiceover. I mean, the guy's just fantastic. He's really hilarious, and if you want to see him at his best, definitely check out Arrested Development. That is honestly Will Arnett at his peak. His funniest. God, you gotta see it. And finally, much like the Lego movie, this film had a surprising amount of heart and emotional scenes throughout the film, especially when it came to Batman's overall character arc. I thought it was very well executed. Yeah, it's a bit cliche and predictable, but it doesn't change the fact that the execution was solid. And now comes the really, really hard part. God, I know I'm gonna get so much hate for saying this, but I don't care. I put honesty above being liked by people. And I have to be honest with you guys when I say that I did find some issues with the Lego Batman movie. Not a lot, but just enough to make me go, yeah, that's a problem. They could have fixed that. They could have, tweaked that a little bit. Don't hate me! One of my biggest issues with this film is the fact that Batman is constantly talking. In almost every single scene, it feels like he has to always shove in his opinion or have to say the last line. And I understand that he's supposed to be very conceited and narcissistic. That is Batman's character in this film. But it just got to the point where it came off as annoying and not funny. I get that they were trying to make it come off very humorous, but it just didn't register. It wasn't funny. It just got to the point where I'm like, does Batman have ADD or something? Can he not just shut up for like 5 seconds? It wouldn't have been as annoying if he actually had something funny to say, but most of the time it's just like a really quick comeback where it kind of felt very improv and not really planned, so it didn't really come off natural or funny. And kind of tying into Batman going on and on and on and on in a scene, the film did feel a bit too long, and that's because there are many scenes and jokes that go on for way too long. Like, they easily could have been condensed and it would have been even more hilarious. There are just scenes that they kind of just drag on and they keep doing these back and forth quips, and I'm like, okay, we get it, you know, it's really funny, but can we like move on to the next scene? A few examples of this is in the opening scene where Batman is talking to the Joker. That scene could have been condensed a little bit more. I felt like they dragged it on for way too long to the point where it felt like they were just beating it over our heads. There's also the scene where they're introducing the new commissioner to Gotham. That scene went on for far too long, and it's just basically Batman just reacting to what Commissioner Gordon is saying, and I'm like, okay, I get it, you know. He's completely shocked that she's saying all these things and he doesn't agree with them. Okay, let's move on. But it just kept going and kept going and kept going. Much like a Black Critic Guy review. But you know what, guys? Even with those small issues, overall, I freaking adored watching the Lego Batman movie. It's freaking hilarious, it's fun, it's creative, it captures the spirit of the original Lego movie, and it is definitely one hell of a film. And if you're a fan of the Lego movie, you have no excuse not to see the Lego Batman movie. It is the funniest film of 2017 so far. But as always, guys, I'm not the end-all be-all opinion when it comes to the Lego Batman movie. I would love to know what you guys thought about this film as well. Did you absolutely adore it? Is it one of your favorite films of the year so far? Or is it really boring and dull and just doesn't compare to the Lego movie? And let me know, what is a Lego type film that you would like to see be made? They just made a Lego Batman movie, they're about to make a Lego Ninjago movie, but what would you like to see? Like a Lego Marvel movie, a Lego Star Wars movie, a Lego Simpsons movie? Comment below, let me know, and stay tuned. I will be reviewing John Wick Chapter 2 coming out tomorrow, so get excited for that. And if you'd like to be a part of the Black Critic crew and not miss out on a single awesome video on this channel, please hit that subscribe button below, like this video if you really enjoyed it, and I'm 21 the Dark Knight known as the Black Critic Guy. Till then, peace, YouTube.